we go. Who's going to take this shot to try to tie or win? Outside to Bogey. He's crowded. Three. Bogdanovich!
Hey guys, welcome to Big Facts, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 greatest NBA players of all time. Before we begin, be sure to subscribe our channel and press the bell icon to get notified by our latest videos. Let's begin. Number 10. Bill Russell. Famously, Bill Russell has the most NBA championships of any player with 11, all with the Boston Celtics. But Russell also won 2 college championships with the San Francisco Dons. He is also tied for second most NBA MVP awards with Michael Jordan at 5. Russell may have the lowest career points per game, average on this list at just 15.1 points. But his impact was felt elsewhere on the court as he averaged a crazy 22.5 rebounds per game. The NBA didn't track blocks per game when Bill Russell was playing in the 1950s, but experts who broke down how many he would have averaged say it was about 8 per game, which would be by far the most all time. Bill Russell sadly passed away on the 31st of July 2022. Number 9. Kobe Bryant. The late Kobe Bryant was the closest thing to Michael Jordan the NBA has ever seen. Bryant was a prolific scorer, averaging 25 points per game, leading the league in scoring twice, and is 4th all-time in total points. The thing that sets Bryant apart from other big-time scorers was his ability to win. Bryant won 5 NBA championships but only won Finals MVP twice, compared to Jordan winning 6 Finals MVPs out of 6. Part of that winning mentality was also on the defensive end for Bryant, as he was a 9-time first-team All-NBA defensive team selection. Kobe also holds the record for second most points scored in an NBA game at 81 and scored 60 points in his final NBA game at 37 years old. He nearly ended his career as a career 25, 5, and 5 player, just missing with just 4.7 assists per game. Number 8. Shaq O'Neal. Maybe the most dominant player in the last 50 years, Shaq was unstoppable due to his size and athleticism. In his first 15 years in the league, Shaq never averaged under 20 points per game and shot 55% or higher each year from the field. O'Neal won 3 championships in Los Angeles with Kobe Bryant, where Shaq was the Finals MVP in each, and then won 1 more in Miami with the Heat and Dwayne Wade. Shaq was dominant everywhere he went, winning Associated Press Player of the Year in college, and then NBA Rookie of the Year, and was an NBA League MVP. Number 7. Tim Duncan. Number 6. Larry Bird. Bird and Magic were the faces of the NBA in the 1980s, as they brought rivalries and excitement back to the league. Bird led the Celtics to 5 Finals appearances, winning 3 of them and 2 Finals MVPs. He was one of the most prolific three-point shooters of all time, winning the three-point contest 3 years in a row, and is a 2-time member of the 50-40-90 club for players who shot 50+% from the field, 40+% from 3, and 90+% from the free throw line during a season. Larry Bird was named to the All-NBA First Team 9 times in his career, and was a 12-time All-Star in 13 seasons. The 1980 Rookie of the Year had an impressive career, averaging 24.3 points, 10 rebounds, and 6.3 assists per game. Bird will be remembered as one of the best players of the 1980s, as well as his ability to shoot the ball and take over a game. Number 5. Magic Johnson. Magic and Bird come in at 5 and 6 all-time, but what separated Magic versus his rival is the fact Magic and the Lakers got the better of the Celtics, winning 5 championships to Bird's 3. He also bested Bird in the college championship of 1979. The Lakers went to 9 total finals under Magic, and he had 3 finals MVPs. Like Bird, Magic was a 3-time NBA MVP and a 12-time All-Star in 13 seasons. Magic was a wizard with the ball, probably where he got the name Magic, and was a 4-time season assists leader, as well as a 2-time season steals leader. Magic averaged an all-time NBA career best assist per game at 11.2, and also 19.5 points, to go with 7.2 rebounds per game. He is another one that makes our top 5 passers in NBA history. Number 4. Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain seems like an urban legend as the stats he was putting up in the 1960s and early 70s were unlike anything since or before. His career averages were 30.1 points, 22.9 rebounds, and 4.4 assists per game. Like Bill Russell, the NBA didn't track blocks per game, but he was calculated to average 8 blocks per game as well. In 1962, Chamberlain averaged an absurd 50.4 points per game and 100 points in one game, both the highest ever by far. Chamberlain has the record for most points per game in a season in the 4 top spots, with Michael Jordan in the 5th and not even close at 37 points per game. Number 3. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar has the most illustrious individual awards career out of any player in NBA history. He won a record of 6 regular season MVPs and made 19 NBA All-Star appearances, as well as 10 All-NBA First Team and 5 All-Defensive First Team selections. Abdul-Jabbar was also a winner, winning 6 NBA championships in his career, with the first and last interestingly coming 17 years apart. He also won 3 NCAA championships while at UCLA. What made him unstoppable was his patented sky hook shot, which no one could guard, and this led to him averaging 24.6 points to go with 11.2 rebounds per game for his career. Once the NBA started recording blocks in the 1974 season, he won the blocking title 4 times. Number 2. Michael Jordan. It may hurt some people to see Michael Jordan in the number 2 spot. In this list, we won't get into the Jordan versus LeBron best player of all time argument too much, but instead, let's try to celebrate both players' accomplishments. Jordan was a 10-time scoring champion, and he also holds the NBA record for the highest points per game career average at 30.1, and the highest playoff points per game at 33.4. The argument that hurts him is he was playing on the best NBA team every year for his entire career against not as good competition from other teams in that era. Even if you exclude him, they would still have been a top team with a top 25 player of all time, Scottie Pippen, who some people have in their top 20. Jordan also only played 15 NBA seasons, which doesn't allow him to hold some top NBA records. Almost as famous off the court as on it, he is perhaps the man who inspired the most famous sports shoe on the planet, the Nike Air Jordan. Number 1. LeBron James. LeBron King James has already been in the NBA 18 years, 3 more than the retired Jordan, and still may have 5 years left in him. It can be said that at least one of LeBron's championships was harder than Jordan's, as he faced a Warriors team with 4 current All-Stars and 2 top 14 players of all time in their prime. LeBron has career averages of 25 points, 7.7 rebounds, and 7.4 assists per game, and has the most career playoff points by far. While Jordan was a better scorer, LeBron was more of a playmaker, averaging 2 more assists per game. LeBron is also a more efficient scorer than Jordan was. LeBron takes 19.5 shots per game for his career, while Jordan took 23, and LeBron has higher percentages on field goals and threes. While LeBron is already number 1 on this all-time list, another championship would further solidify this pick, and with the way LeBron recruits talent, another one could be coming soon. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe our channel, Big Facts, and press the bell icon to get notified by our latest videos.